Why did Humpty Dumpty have a great fall?
Why?
Because he knew exactly how to crack up an audience. Aylin recently told us, just before the podcast episode started, Humpty Dumpty is not actually an egg. And it blew mine and Liam and Kelvin's mind. He is never in the books described as an egg, but everyone seems to draw him as one. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the world famous podcast Discussing Nothing, the show where we discuss a multitude of topics, more often than not, leading to nothing. Welcome back to the podcast, guys. I am joined by the lovely
Liam
and the amazing
Aylin.
I went for some alliteration there. That was straight off the dome. What did you guys think of that? Do you think you're lovely?
I think the ones I suggested were better.
Okay. Do you think you're amazing?
Sure.
We're feeling positive today, guys. Self-affirmation. That's the word. Welcome back, guys. How are we feeling about this podcast today?
Stoked
Stoked
upon Trent.
upon Trent. Aylin, how are you feeling?
About the way I always feel about discussing nothing.
Really positive.
Yep.
Exactly. That is what we love. Guys, you might have heard me say at the start a little joke about Humpty Dumpty, who, we must clarify, is not an egg. You must be wondering, that's a very weird and strange way to start this podcast. Well, it's not. I did it intentionally. Amazing, isn't it? This podcast is about eggs and the way that we eat them and consume them and cook them. Yes, guys, it's the top 5 ways to cook eggs or eat eggs. I'm not quite sure. Each of us has made our top 5 lists. We all know the typical ways to cook eggs. There might be a few random ones because I didn't completely set the brief as usual. I maybe made it a bit vague. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It could be very exciting. Have you got one? An egg joke?
This is going to be excellent.
Nice. You got an egg joke?
No.
No. Cracking stuff. But yeah, who would care to start?
I will start.
You will start. Liam, what is your number 5?
Well, I have only written the 5 ways that I've ate eggs. I think I might have missed the brief a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
But number 5 for me is a bit like my relationship with ABBA. It's the poached egg.
What is your relationship with ABBA, for
It's
those
just-
who don't know?
It's just a bandwagon.
Poached eggs?
Yes.
Poached eggs didn't make my top 5 either.
But I've only ate 5 eggs 5 ways, so it's the lowest it could be.
Really? Did you have poached eggs on your list?
Kind of.
Kind of. We'll get to that. I'm not against a poached egg. I just find them wet. I just think with the way they end up on a bit of toast, it can make the toast a bit damp. It's not my favourite.
I feel like they're made specifically for people to take videos of them cutting open.
Just
That is it.
and then they actually
They
so
don't even
once
eat
they
the
cut
egg.
them open, they don't actually eat them.
No.
I think you would disagree with this. Do you like poached eggs?
They're by far my favorite kind.
Do you like the ooze of an egg? Do you cut it open and let it just?
Yeah, but I feel like with a poached egg, I can taste less of the white in a poached egg.
What is the correct word for the white again? What is it called? The
egg white?
The
Egg white.
albumin? No.
It's egg white.
Egg white.
I'm gonna go.
Oh.
I think there's a scientific name for it, but
The
Just a-
embryo.
no.
I've always just called it egg white.
Really? I'm gonna Google it, but I've completely lost my train of thought. It's quite hard to poach an egg, is it not?
Yes.
I don't think.
Yeah, it is quite hard.
Unnecessarily hard.
How do you do it? Do you have to salt the water properly beforehand?
and it
like-
has to be swirling round.
My dad has like a fail-safe way, but I can't really remember what it is.
so the water has to be in a whirlpool.
Yes.
How does one even do that? Do you have to with a spoon?
Yep.
Oh my goodness! Right, Aylin, what's your number 5?
My number 5 is boiled eggs with toast soldiers.
Oh, like I've put boiled egg.
I
in,
just
but
think they're fun.
there's a game involved in it.
Yeah.
You must have that on your list.
Well, I actually have hard boiled and soft boiled separated
Okay.
to make up 5 ways to eat eggs.
I've got boiled egg just in my thing, but I wasn't specific on the runniness of the yolk.
No.
Let's get into that for a second.
Number 4
Runny yolk or... It depends, doesn't it, I guess? Do you
What?
like a runny yolk?
Yeah, but I don't like a runny white.
No, nobody wants that. Nobody
So
wants
as
a
long
runny
as
white.
as long as the white is like cooked,
Yes.
then and the yolk is runny, then that's my favorite.
I think it has to be runny unless the egg is encased in sausage meat and breadcrumbs.
Oh.
What, you don't like
sausage meat and bread?
a Scotch
Egg.
egg?
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
sorry.
never had one of those.
You've never had a Scotch egg?
No.
Actually, talk amongst yourselves. No, I'll change my list.
Oh god.
That's coming. Hold on.
But see, that's what I mean. I thought you had to like this was how you cooked the egg.
Right, I've just quickly changed my list. It's all gone. It's all gone Pete Tong.
Mine's kind of. It's not like just poached egg or just, but it's like kind of ways to have it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fine.
So you put poached egg on toast with avocado. I bet.
That's
No.
fine. Right, my number 5.
No,
I'll tell you what just got booted from the list. Omelette.
I hate omelette.
Yeah,
I love an
just-
omelette.
I really don't like omelette.
I don't.
They taste like quiche or like what's the other, like frittata.
I like a quiche. Hint.
I
But no, omelets just. I'm just like. I find them annoying because they're just not really filling. The only time I like an omelette is in Gavin and Stacey when they say omelette. You know. Like,
I've
that's
never had one that I've liked.
But you pick what you put inside it. So
I know,
that's
but
your,
it's just
your own fault.
no, but the actual egg itself doesn't taste good.
I don't dislike
It's not
it.
about the filling.
Cheese and ham omelet. That's what I'd have. But it's just like I have an omelet and I'm just like, well, that didn't fill me up.
How many eggs are you using?
Like, it
Per
doesn't
omelette.
matter how many. It's just like eggs aren't very filling. They need to be accompanied by something else. Like you have to eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah, but
Anyway,
you put
what's your number 4?
hard boiled eggs.
Actually, I didn't even say my number 5. I told you what got booed. Boiled egg, but we've discussed that. What's your number 4?
Hard boiled egg.
Hard boiled egg.
I like
Do
both
you-
boiled eggs, but I feel like
Do you just eat a boiled egg on its own?
no. I've literally
Hard boiled egg on its own.
that's like an old man food. That's like
Yeah.
I'm going to the gym and I need some more protein.
Have
I'm
you
just gonna
seen
eat
the
a
guy on
hard-boiled
TikTok
egg.
recently who's been having boiled eggs? Like he does this for breakfast. Eggs 6 ways, and he just keeps experimenting about different things he can put on eggs. He put peanut butter and jam on it, and he said
That's
it worked. He was so sure that it worked.
That's disgusting.
There's not too much to talk about with the boiled egg. What's your number 4?
My number 4 is scrambled eggs, but they have to be like the soft kind. Like I hate the overcooked scrambled eggs.
What, like the American way? You know, the sort of. I feel like the American scrambled eggs are the ones that are really cooked. You know, like the Gordon Ramsay ones. They're like the really soft ones.
Yeah. And
like
then
the creamy ones.
But I like it with like bacon and toast, not just by itself.
Scrambled eggs are on my list.
Mm.
They are top tier. Do you like scrambled eggs?
They are up there.
They are up there.
I'm not revealing anything.
Okay, right. Well, my number 4, just made it. Scotch egg. Do you not like a Scotch egg?
No.
Do you like a Scotch egg?
I've never had one.
You've never had one. Oh my
We
goodness.
just had this conversation.
Sorry. We did.
And you had the exact same reaction.
I know. I love Scotch eggs so much. I've told this to you guys before, but just for the audience, my favorite snack to have in a cinema
Oh yeah.
is a Scotch egg.
That's just wrong. You should be booted out of
Yeah,
the cinema for
I
that.
agree.
They should just come and take you out.
The lights come on at the end of the screen. Oh, there's crumbs everywhere.
I don't know if you could
Because
pick
then
a
everyone
more
can just smell egg.
inconsiderate food to eat.
Yeah. That's like bringing fish into a cinema.
Oh, it's not as smelly as fish.
It is. Egg is very smelly.
Not a good egg. Not a Sainsbury's Scotch egg. Anyway,
Okay.
I feel I love a Scotch egg.
You should be
I,
shamed.
I used to have just 2 for lunch sometimes. Just like when I used to work at my old
So
job.
what? So
I
it's
used to just
egg
grab
with like.
2 Scotch eggs.
But what actually? So it's like.
It's a hard boiled egg
Yeah.
covered in sausage meat
Mm-hmm.
and then breadcrumbs. It's like it's just the most. You can almost eat it like an apple.
I really needed that.
Yes.
visual.
Sorry,
That helped a lot.
You don't eat a Scotch
I
egg
now
like
know
this.
what it is.
You eat it like
Oh,
this.
okay. Yeah.
Just there we go. What is your number 3?
My number 3 is soft boiled eggs. You really need to be more clear with these briefs.
Have you not had like an omelette before?
Yes, I have, but I didn't think that was
But you said this is the only 5 ways you've eaten eggs. I'm just curious.
because I
what's-
thought like cook eggs.
He
I
was
thought scrambled
confused.
eggs is
He
a
was
meat, like a
confused.
meal.
Yeah.
Like shakshuka would be
Scrambled
number 1.
eggs is just a way of cooking it. I'm curious. Is your list just eggs different boiled eggs, just at different variations of softness.
Wait until we get to number 2.
Right, okay. Boiled egg. Anyway, moving on.
I would also like to repeat Aylin's point of you get to dunk soldiers in.
That's great. That is that.
And you get the nice little egg cup. Like I've got like a nice fancy egg cup with like a spoon that goes with it.
A spoon.
And that's fun.
Oh wait, it's to get the top off.
Yeah.
Oh.
I have.
What color is your
Well,
egg?
no, to eat the
What
egg.
color is the egg cup?
It's like, well, it's like a white dish with like, I think it's got like little birds and flowers and stuff on it.
I like the one that puts them in.
It's like, you know, there's like fancy teacups.
Yes.
It's like from a set, I think, that had a teacup.
I like the one that makes it look like it's in like a uniform, like a shirt and tie, almost like Humpty Dumpty, who's not an egg, but we've figured out. My number 3. Now, this is where we're sort of like treading the line of like what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. But quiche, I think quiche is predominantly egg, so I put it in. I love a quiche. Do you like a quiche?
No.
It's like an eggy pizza.
No.
No?
No.
You said you don't like quiche. What don't you like about quiche? Is it too much egg?
Yeah, it just tastes awful. Like it's like a cold,
Oh, it's great cold as well.
bland, like rubbery,
It's like a egg pie.
gross meal.
And what don't you like about a quiche?
It's just like a weird like bounciness.
You know those times in the summer where your mum like decides to make it a meal, but everything's cold. It's like lots of salads and stuff.
Council
It's like a
Yeah.
really disappointing.
Tapas.
It's like a really disappointing cake. like a cake, but it's like, oh, this is not very nice.
An
I'd
eggy
rather
cake.
eat a cake.
You don't want an egg cake?
No.
Oh, for the council tapas where
You
your
never
mum
heard
makes.
of council tapas?
I've never heard the name, but it's like your mum makes like a potato salad. It's just like the only warm day of the year, and it's just like everything's gonna be cold.
Yep.
And there's like slices of ham. There's loads of variations of eggs. There's boiled eggs there, deviled eggs, egg salad,
What is
quiche.
a deviled egg?
Is it just like an egg covered in mayonnaise and hot sauce? Yeah, that didn't. Paprika. Thank you, Kelvin. It didn't make my list. A deviled egg. Yes, quiche. Also, a great word to get on Scrabble. Liam, your number 2.
I'm going off script now that I've realised you can say things like that.
What have you got then?
So my previous number 1, which is now dropped
You're-
to number 2,
Oh, right.
is a fried egg.
Mm-hmm.
There is no better way of well, there is one.
Fried egg is on my list. Well, there is one. The fried egg is on my list. I love a fried egg. Runny yolk.
Runny yolk. Oh, don't know. Was it sunny side down, up?
Yeah, do you flip your
No.
fried egg? I do that. I go, psh.
No, that's like sunny side up.
Oh, so you oil the top
Yeah, just a wee spoon.
or put a wee... Do you ever do the thing where you put...
Oil it.
Yeah, you to cook the top, you have to like teaspoon oil onto the top just to get the... What's it called? Basting? Basting.
What?
Well, how do you cook a fried
Basting.
egg?
I just cook. I don't know. I just
How'd
put
you
it in
cook
the pan.
How'd you cook the top?
It does just cook
It just
after a while.
cooks. Yeah.
I have
If
sometimes...
you put the lid on.
Yeah, I put the lid on and then I splash a bit of water around the side so the steam cooks the top.
I mean,
What's
I've never
your number 2?
Well, number 3. My number 3 is sunny side up fried eggs.
Did I miss your number
with
3?
bacon and
I'm
toast.
so sorry. I'm getting. There's so much egg chat here. I'm missing. Was sunny side up fried eggs with bacon and toast?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a meal.
No,
And then my number 2.
the brief wasn't clear.
My number 2. I don't know if this counts, but I'm going to say it anyway. Bacon and egg McMuffin.
Now we're just off.
Now we're just
off
making me.
script.
Well, a
'Cause
bacon
it
and egg.
reminds me of like every time we go on holiday, which we usually went to the beach, which I hate the beach. But anyway, every time we went on holiday, we'd have on the way there, we'd go to McDonald's for a bacon and egg McMuffin every time.
Mm,
So I just associate it with like family holidays.
the beach. Yeah. So,
Well, not the beach because I hate the beach, but like
sorry.
I associate it with family holidays
Do you like
What
a bacon
about-
and egg McMuffin?
and like
I prefer
a
a
treat.
sausage and egg McMuffin.
It's like a. Is it like scrambled egg? Let's go focus
it's
on
like
what.
a
Well, it's like a
rubbery
fried egg.
yeah.
It's like a fried
The
egg.
actual egg itself isn't that nice, but like with the whole like with everything in it,
Interesting.
it's like it's really good.
Did you say your number 2? Did you even say your number 3? I'm
Yes.
so lost.
Soft boiled eggs.
I said
and fried
quiche. Number 2 for me is scrambled eggs. I'll put scrambled eggs on everything. A bagel, in a roll.
I always forget that scrambled eggs exist.
Daily?
Yeah, like I just forget that you can do that, so I don't.
Do you put? No, this might be controversial. This is where it gets a bit American. Do you put milk in your scrambled eggs?
No.
I put lacto-free milk in mine.
I put a bit of milk to make it go a bit further, don't you?
Yeah, lacto-free milk though.
I just do salt and pepper.
So
To be honest, I don't make them very often because I just forget that they
you
exist.
forget.
She forgot,
You constantly
yes.
forget they exist.
So I don't really make them very much.
Did you remember today that scrambled eggs
Yeah.
exist? Was it a revelation? Is it like that?
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs.
I'm like, oh yeah.
Scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I think I have them, I'd say, once a week. And that's a true story. I think I have eggs once a week, to be honest. Scrambled eggs, maybe not so much. But I don't forget they exist. Anyway, this podcast is going on way too long. Number 1.
Scrambled eggs was on mine at number 2.
So it got
but
yeeted completely?
I got yeeted because
What's your number 1 then? What's the rogue choice that's made it?
shakshuka. Shakshuka.
What the heck is that?
It's a Mexican, Moroccan dish. This
Oh, is it like...
tomatoes, like crushed up tomato puree?
And you crack eggs on the
You
top of
crack
it.
Eggs on the top of
I
it. They're
have
kinda
had
fried.
that. I
And
have
you get a bit
had
of
that.
bread and you.
I think... Did we not have that? Kelvin off screen, who nobody knows is there, at that
think-
shoot.
I think that was what that was, yeah.
That was, yes, at Shakshuka. That was great.
Mhm.
That was lovely. And the little Mediterranean... Is it Mediterranean?
No comment.
North African.
North African.
It is Mediterranean, kind of.
Thank you. Mediterranean. There we go. Right,
I called it
Ailin.
Mexico already, so.
Number 1. I actually think I know your number 1, but please
Well, you
say
just
it.
looked.
No, but I was thinking that before. No, I knew it. Right, anyway, on you go.
My number 1 is eggs Benedict. That's by far my favorite, and
That's
that's
not even-
poached eggs.
That's a poached egg.
Yeah.
So wait, is
What?
With either salmon or bacon. I'll take either.
I think I'd rather have it with salmon.
Yeah, I don't mind.
And what is
either.
the sauce again? I know it's
Hollandaise.
Hollandaise, but what is
Yeah.
Hollandaise sauce?
I think it's got egg. Yeah.
Egg on
egg
on
I
egg.
think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has egg.
bit much egg?
That's
I can't really
egg
remember.
on egg.
I've seen my dad make it so many times because he does a really, really
What?
good eggs Benedict.
Sorry, audience, this isn't fun for you. What is Hollandaise sauce? Is a rich, creamy, and tangy French sauce typically made by emulsifying melted butter and egg yolks. It's egg on egg.
Yeah.
Egg sauce with your egg.
That's double egg.
But it's like acidic. Like it kind of, I don't know. It just, I really like, because you put like lemon in it.
I never have it. I always think it looks nice, but
Every single time I go anywhere for brunch or breakfast, if there's eggs Benedict, I will have eggs Benedict.
just wanted to clear up something that we said earlier, guys, just while I was on Google. The white of the egg is called the albumin.
Yeah, but who calls it that? Except you, apparently.
Just me. We'll finish off with my number 1, which is incredibly interesting. It is the fried egg. That's
Solid.
the one I'll have one of every weekend. Fried egg goes great with everything. Has to be a runny yolk. If I don't get the yolk right, I eat it.
Do you?
I'll go
That's
again.
waste.
I'll go again.
Well, you just throw it away. Wow.
And then I'll move on to the next one. No, I have to. I mean, I rarely get it wrong. I've done this. It's not my first rodeo, but oh, I love a fried egg in a roll. You know when you're biting into
yeah,
a roll
it is
and
good
it's
in a roll.
all over your hands.
Not
Yeah.
on its own.
I'll have a fried egg roll. I'll have fried eggs just
Oh.
on bagels.
That's better.
Fried egg on a bagel, ketchup.
But
Oh.
just on a roll.
Fried egg roll. It's like a poor man's bacon roll.
It wouldn't even squirt out the sides because it would just get absorbed by the bread.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you've got yolk absorbed bread.
Oh,
Anyway, Kelvin, Rogues Gallery, how do you like your eggs in the morning? That's how I should have started the podcast.
with a kiss, perhaps.
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I like the creamiest possible scrambled egg you can have. Like,
Do you put milk in your eggs?
yeah. But like when you go to a restaurant, and you get like really creamy scrambled egg.
Fluffy.
That's like
Yeah.
the best kind.
It's almost like they've whisked it
Yeah.
and added a bit of air into it.
You can't really do it at home with just like a fork, can you?
Do you ever put chives on your scrambled eggs?
No, because I've never got any chives in. Who has
Fair.
chives just sitting around?
Yeah, not me. I don't have spare chives. Anyway, I really enjoyed that, guys. Thank you so
Yep.
much. That was great fun. I love eggs. And I think we've all realised we all love eggs here. And thank God for eggs. But yeah, cheers, guys. Hope you learned something today. Goodbye.
Bye.